guys, it's me, Susan. It's day 72 of the Cancer Club. Once again, not a lot of cancer stuff to report, except for just continuing to feel great and count the days till March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, as someone pointed out to me. So, whatever that means, I guess I can get drunk, although I don't drink, so I'll have to figure out some other way to deal with it. So my skipping a day, I skipped Saturday and then I skipped yesterday, it seems to be working out pretty well for me. I just read another newsletter by a guy who was talking about the feeling of not having something to say or not wanting to just put something out there just because you have to, you know, you have a deadline or you have to put something out there, and so that it feels better to me. It gives me a little chance to think about what is on my mind and what I want to say. What I seem to be doing is coordinating my posts with my 3-day-a-week workout plan, and so far I have been able to do that. The last time I worked out was Sunday. Before my post, and then tonight I just finished working out, and it's kind of like a good thing to tie together, because as I've told you, I'm making myself accountable to you, so it gives me a goal, and I don't know, I feel better about it. I feel a relief in a way of not feeling like I have to say something, I have to come up with something to say. So having said that, I hope all of you are doing well. I appreciate the feedback and comments that I'm getting. You know, I start to waver, and I start to probably get a little insecure and feel like, what am I doing? And it's nobody. This isn't helping anybody, or it's stupid, or you know the thing I do. I've told you about that. I go into a little I don't know, self-doubt, whatever you want to call it. Then I get an email from somebody that says, "Hey, I like that. It helped me to think about some stuff. You know, good job," or something, and I feel encouraged, and I want to go forward. I am going to anyway, but sometimes I just worry a little more than others. But one of the things I wanted to talk about was how good it feels when you work with your body. You know, on Sunday night I talked about the bath that I took, and I realized that I was in a very, for a variety of reasons, in a very spiritual place. I had just been reading in my Spirituality and Health magazine, and I was listening to very evocative New Age kind of music that was very spiritual in nature, and so that was all fine, but there was also a body in that bathtub. And I didn't talk about that part very much, but I certainly did experience it. I enjoyed. I used a washcloth and sort of like this, you know, just sort of all over in a very sensual manner. And so I wanted to kind of share with you the balance that I feel is important between the sensual, which is the senses, your experience of your senses, which are, you know, innately grounded in your body, and then the spiritual, which is more, they call it transpersonal. It transcends my individual self. I was thinking about the universe. I was thinking about wanting to help people, the world, you know, being connected to everything in the world, and everything on the earth, and animals and plants and every being. It's like the two things I feel are really interconnected, and it's totally possible and wonderful to be able to experience both, to value both. And after having just exercised just now, it's really a sort of like appreciating my body, feeling all over, feeling the muscles, how they work, feeling gratitude, especially towards my legs, which really all my life have been a kind of a what do I call it? Kind of a burden, kind of a shame to me, especially when I was younger. I do not have classic shapely legs. I have thick ankles and fat knees. We call that the McNally legs in my family, because all the females, or most of the females in my mother's family had that, and me and my sisters, to varying degrees, have that. Fortunately, not all of their kids have that. But anyway, I mean, it's just one of those things. It's just like a fact of life. You can't control your skeletal structure. You know, you can control your weight, and you know, to some extent you can try to be healthy. But that's not something I can do anything about. And I remember going through many, many years of even shame, because of feeling different, feeling unattractive, and but more recently, I would say, you know, I don't know, maybe even just 5 years or so, I've been feeling so grateful. I have along with weird looking legs, my legs are extremely strong, and I remember even in the 6th grade, I was doing leg wrestling in the gym with one of the fairly athletic boys, and I beat him. Of course, that was shameful also. I couldn't really go like, all right. But I have very, very strong legs, and, you know, I walk for an hour a day. I've done a marathon and a half. I did a half marathon 3 years ago. My legs are there for me. My legs will take me anywhere I want to go, hopefully, you know, depending on chance and on the destiny, or whatever you want to call it. But so really appreciating my body, and instead of examining it for flaws and grieving things that it doesn't have or can't do, and I got for my birthday, I got a free massage gift card, which I haven't used yet, but I'm like deliciously thinking about doing it and looking forward to it. So I just want to encourage you, you can do the same thing with taste, with your other senses, with music, listening to music, with the things that you see, and the things that you feel through your skin and other ways. The sensual aspects of life are fabulous, and I think too many of us, because of inhibitions of one kind or another, usually that we've been taught, hold back from really embracing and expressing all of the joy that can go along with living in your sensual body. And it does not, believe me, I mean, my whole point is, it does not have to be perfect. The less perfect, probably the better, if you can get over that our society's screwed up way of looking at physical attributes, you know, physical beauty. It's a blessing in one sense, and it's a curse in another. So that getting past that and getting to just the amazing uniqueness of the fact that you have this body, and it does all these things. It talks, it communicates, it perceives, it feels, it tells you when there's something wrong. It creates pain. Yeah, things go wrong with it, but, you know, I mean, you can't, I mean, even cars break down, you know. You can't have an instrument like this and have it just remain perfect, but you can always appreciate and enjoy it. And I'm just feeling that, especially now after having done stretching and boxing and dancing, and just feeling so happy and energized and positive about the blessing of having a physical body for as long as I have it, you know. And then when I don't have it, I'll be even better off, because I'll be back with God and we'll be rocking out over there too. Okay, so just something to think about, and maybe enjoy your perceptions and notice more what your senses are telling you, and appreciate the information and the pleasure that they bring. Okay, and I will look forward to seeing you soon. Probably at least by Thursday, if that's the next time I work out. That should be, because I've gotten off, since I didn't work out till Sunday. I'm on the second day of the chunks. Try to make that up this weekend, because I really like working out the first day, so I have the whole second day off. So Anyway, I don't, it's all a mental game anyway. So thanks for watching. I love you all, and I will see you soon. And in the meantime, remember, live well, laugh often, and love much. Okay? And I'll see you soon on the Cancer Club. Bye now.